Hello, Mina. I'm Shamos and welcome to watch my video. Today we're going to be looking at this guy here. This is the DX Mega Ulorder and Necrom Ghost Icon from Kamen Rider Ghost. So here's Necrom. It's the third rider from the series Kamen Rider Ghost. And this is, of course, his henshin item. So let's take a look closer at the box. I'm sorry, too close. So here you can see Necrom, and this is the item, Mega Ulorder. On the top you can see Grim and Sanzo Ghost Icon. Here you can see Necrom. The other side you can see Grim and Sanzo, and of course the content. About the bottom, you have Necrom and the item. At the back of the box, you have Necrom and the item, and how you played with all this, and use them with Sanzo and Grim Ghost Icon, and use it in Ghost Driver. So this is basically for the box. And let's set it to the side and take a look at our main item. So this is Mega Ulorder. I already checked. There's no actual words as Ulorder. It's just a translation from the Japanese words, and the Mega doesn't really mean Mega in English. I mean the whole Mega Ulorder thing. Basically, it's kind of Japanese way to say make your eyes moisturized. So yeah, that's what it means. And why does it mean that? Is because when you see it like this, well, not really, but it's eyedropper. Kind of. It's an odd eyedropper. So that's the concept. And here you can see all the paints. Metallic green looks really good. Metallic green here, green plastic, translucent green, the black, the silver, and you see the molding detail under the device, and behind this all the molding details. Really good. And you have two plastic belt. Well, not really belt. The brace for your wrist. You have the short one have the 2 on it. You have the long one have a 1 on it. So it's a very soft plastic. Before I open this, I thought it's quite stiff, but it's really soft. So this is pretty much how it looks like. And you have the button here and the button here. So give me a second, I will wear it on my wrist so you can see how it looks like. Okay, I'm back. So this is how it looks like when you wear it on your arm. It's a little bit tight in the front. The short one I can only use the less gap, and the long one is okay. It's not too tight. It's pretty nice size. So if you're an adult with normal arm size, I think pretty much you can fit in. Just a little bit tight with the front one, the short one, but it's okay. But I must say, this thing, I used to think before I get this, I thought it's gonna be really big, but it's still big and bulky, but it's much smaller than I thought. And we have another item, which is the Necrom Ghost Icon. The green, the silver, the black, and the green here. And the stickers. And this Ghost Icon contains the sound by itself. So when you push this button,
stand by. Loading. Destroy.
So you have these 3 sounds, and it's not like the normal ghost icon. When you press this, the eye content will not change. So this is really different from the normal ghost icon. And this is flat. The normal ghost icon have a round plastic covered in front. So that's the ghost icon. And let me take off this because it will be easier for me to review this off my arm. And I'm going to take off the belt as well. So I'll set to side. So now you can see the length difference, the short and the long one. So I'll put it there, and here you can see this is the Mega Ulorder, and this is the Necrom Ghost Icon. So this two is pretty much what we have in the box. You have the battery compartment here. It needs 2 AAA batteries, and the on and off switch is here. So when you turn it on, you see the light. So I think there's totally 3 LEDs, 1 layer, and there's 2 inside. When you have nothing inside, when you push this button and doing the whole henshin sequence, it will do the sounds when you insert any other ghost icon, except Sanzo and Green. This will only read Necrom, Sanzo, and Green with different sounds. Other ghost icon sounds, every other, it will make the same generic sound, which is the sounds here. So So it will make this sound. Whatever ghost icon you insert, it will be the same. So the gimmick here, you can rotate it like this. This kind of reminds me about back in the school time. You know, those kind of big projector thing when you have a small box and open it and take out all the things together. You know, those kind of big giant projector. It really looks like that projector. Not an eyedropper, just a giant projector. So that sound you heard is for all the other ghost icons. I have Grim and Sanzo, and I will do another separate videos for that. But now, let's transition into Kamen Rider Necrom.
Stand by.
So press it once. It's cycle through that 3. So standby, loading, and destroy. So it will cycle through that 3. But you have to make sure before you insert it into Mega Ulorder, you have to make it say standby. So the eye will set in front.
Yes, sir.
Rotate. And press this button. Okay, it says Crush Invader, and I love that sounds. Basically, one of the big reason I buy this is because I love its sounds. The sounds, it's so cool. Crush Invader. And we have the final attack. Let me press it again. So as you can see, there's LED here, but there's actually two LED inside. Because when you look closely, you can just pause and go back to the few seconds ago. There's actually one on the top and one in the bottom. So when they shines together, it just take turn. One shines, one dimmed, just to take over, so you have the gleam effect going on. So this is basically what it does by itself. So check it out. So yeah, this is basically about it. And you can see there's 2 pins inside. This is actually how they do all the gimmicks, because unlike other ghost icon, there's 2 stick out plastic here. This 2 is basically press those 2 buttons inside. So other ghost icons, they don't have these 2 pins. Senzo has 1 here, and Grim has 1 here. So it will play those 3 different sounds inside. But other ghost icon, because they don't have anything, so when they insert, it's just like you don't insert anything, because those 2 buttons are not pressed. So it will make the sounds that I showed you previously. Right, and sorry. Oh. There's another thing. It doesn't really stand by itself really well. So there's a button here, that black button. That is the button be pressed when you insert it into the ghost icon. I don't have a ghost icon in the moment, so I'm going to show you this manually, if I can manage to just press it in. So press the button.
Necrom! Here we go, ghost!
So that's the sound it will play in the Ghost Driver. And it doesn't say Bajilimina or Bajilimiro. It says Bajilimiya. So that's the one for Necrom. Ghost is Mira, and Spectre is Miro. And for this one, it's Miya. And it says, here we go, Kakugo, no Torigosto. Here we go. It's here we go. Kakugo is basically like get ready, or wake up, or get aware of what happens. Notori Ghosto means take over ghost. If you keep watching Ghost series, you understand what it is. It's the one that it will take over the riders, like it does for Spectre. You get a Necrom Spectre, and it's controlled by Alan. So it also has the Omega Drive.
Necrom! Omega Drive!
Okay, so that's the finisher attack for, I think, Spectre Necrom. Yeah, but it doesn't have the Ometama, so no matter how many times you press, it will just say Omega Drive.
Necrom! Omega Drive!
So that's about it in Ghost Driver. It's actually pretty tired to just keep pressing that button. But I don't have Ghost Driver, but I still want to show you how it does. So that's the only thing. You can have a screwdriver or a pin, something, just press it like that if you don't have Ghost Driver. It's not really easy to find Ghost Driver right now. Also, this guy is not really easy to find, and I buy it with a bit expensive price. More expensive than I expect. Probably almost twice the price. Almost. So if you don't have this guy right now, I recommend it to get it if you can manage the price, because it's getting a little bit expensive right now. It's also really rare. So if you like this item, I think you should try to get it, because I think it's really cool. And it's a little bit bulky, this henshin item, and it's really heavy when you wear it on the wrist. Sometimes it hurts a little bit. But I really like the sound. The sound it makes, it's all the generic sounds, and it sounds really cool by itself. And this is a pretty cool set. I really like it. And And I hope you enjoy this video as well. I think that's pretty much for it. If you enjoy it, please leave a like and comment, also share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay safe for the next video.